Hey sexy beasts, how you all doing? It's Kirsty, or FTK, as usual, with another gameplay commentary, and we are here playing a little bit of COD 4, of course domination on the map Ambush, with my favourite gun of all time. Let's all say it together now. The P90. Yes, I think people have noticed by now that I have quite a soft spot for this gun, and it doesn't matter what game I'm playing, if it's Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2 or 3, this is my favourite gun. And I'm not sure which one really had my favourite, but I am very partial to the COD 4 P90. And this was probably the only reason I started playing this game, was because I wanted to rank up and get this gun again. Because I must admit, once I get the P90, ponage is assured. And another thing that is assured on Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 at the moment is that you are guaranteed to run into hackers. And that has pretty much been the only thing coming between me being able to have great games when it comes to COD 4. Me and my boy Fun Size Bro, you guys have seen him in the past. I've spoken about him on my channel. He's in my sub box, so definitely go and check him out. We've really been enjoying playing this recently. We both have quite different play styles, so us two playing together it makes a pretty lethal combination, let's just say that. Except for when we find these lobbies with random hackers. And I know people are always like, oh, how do you know they're hackers? And I can guarantee, guys, because I can see their screens. So in the kill cam, you actually see these guys scrolling down their hack menu. And these guys, they had invincibility, aimbot, extra speed, super jump, UAV hacks. And what do we get as the enemy team? Because yes, these guys can actually infect your console as an innocent bystander. What did we get? All we got was our connection changed from bars to now read ping. As you'll notice at the end of this gameplay, you will see when the score pops up that all the connections are rated in ping on my screen. But that is only temporarily. As soon as you actually stop playing, it then disappears. But it was pretty cool, but pretty unfortunate, I suppose, when I've got these guys running around and they're fucking invincible. And what do we get? All we get is what? A bunch of random numbers? Yeah, thanks for that, guys. Clap, clap. I will admit though, guys, some of you people know that I am a PC gamer at heart, so it was pretty interesting to actually see players playing on console at 900 millisecond ping levels, which is something you just can't tell from those pretty little bars on the side of the screen. Anyway, let's actually get on to a little bit of what I want to talk about today, and I have something a little bit exciting to bring up. Well, two things that are pretty exciting anyway. One of them's, well, I suppose they're both more personal things that are exciting, really. But I think they're pretty interesting. One of them does involve, of course, my YouTube channel, which is going to be reaching 2,500 subscribers shortly. Well, hopefully, but shortly, I'm sure. And of course, one of those things that I will be doing is, of course, a full screen vlog. But I'm sure that's not that exciting anymore, considering I have done a few face cams in the meantime. So one of the extra things I was hoping to give you guys was a bit of a Q&A. But it's not going to be a standard Q&A. It's going to be a bit of a Q&A with a twist. And I'm going to need your help for this to actually work and for me to be able to pull it off. So what's going to happen is, hopefully, I'm going to be able to convince the boyfriend to come and jump on camera with me, do a bit of a Q&A, and he's going to answer quite a lot of the questions. Just because I thought it would be funny for you guys to get a different perspective, to get someone's perspective who actually lives with me and knows me extremely well. But you guys do know that I'm not the type to sugarcoat anything, so you're probably not going to get very different answers to what you would have if it was actually me talking. But I think it would just be fun for you guys to sort of see how we interact and all that sort of thing. Because me and Maddie, we aren't your typical sort of relationship, I must admit. He's more so the sooky woman, and I'm more so the calm, level-headed guy in the relationship. And that is more of a personality thing. My boyfriend is a real sook. He likes to complain and whinge and cry. And I'm generally the one sort of kicking him in the ass, going, look, man the hell up, you are the man, you should be wearing the pants, pull your tampon out and be the man. That is quite a common thing that I do say to him. So let's just hope that in the meantime he doesn't have a little sooky fit and decide not to want to do this with me. But I can be pretty convincing. I know the most convenient times to convince an adult male of when to do something for you. And let's just say that it might involve a little bit of maybe R-rated activity first. And then let's just say he'll be putty in my hands. So don't you guys worry about that. Alright, you guys must be wondering how to get these questions into me, because I'm not going to accept YouTube questions just because I want to make a pretty looking video, and you guys know what I like doing with my Q&As. I prefer to actually have a copy of the Twitter comment on the video with a little link to the channel of the person who asked that question. So it sort of gives you guys like a little mini shout out as well. And just a little bit more encouragement for, you know, good questions. So all you guys need to do is send me a tweet on Twitter. Of course, all the links are in the description and on my channel main page. And just remember that most of these questions will actually be answered by the boyfriend. Although, of course, I will probably butt in a bunch of times because that's what I do. You know the way it works in a long-term relationship. We do sort of answer each other's questions quite frequently. And, well, not answer each other's questions. More so finish each other's sentences and say the same thing that the other person's thinking. We are pretty psychic like that. We have been together quite a while. And that actually brings me to my next exciting point, which also comes down to questions. So I found out yesterday, guys, and that my Matty has actually been shopping for engagement rings. So it looks like he's thinking about popping the question sometime soon. And let's just say that it better be to me. Because if he's looking for engagement rings for some other hoe, ooh, there's gonna be trouble. No, I'm just kidding. Of course it's for me. I know that. And I am pretty excited because we have been together for a long time, like I said. And I've been ready for this for quite a while. But I'm not the sort of person who's going to be really pushy. I'm not one of those girls at all. Like I said, I am far more like the male in our relationship, and he is the emotional, uncontrollable female. So I do really understand when a lot of you guys talk about your girlfriends and wives. I do really understand where you guys are coming from, because I am in that similar situation quite often, although I'm the one playing the male role. So let's just say I'm really excited about, engagements and weddings and all that sort of thing. Although I really got no idea when this is going to happen. It's just awesome that it's obviously in his head. He's out shopping for rings. He was on the internet last night looking up all this stuff about diamonds and how to sort of judge one from the other and this and that. So he's obviously pretty serious, and that makes me pretty damn happy. And I'm not going to sit here and gush for ages just because it's probably not going to happen anytime soon, but I will definitely keep you guys up to date when something does happen. I did just want to share that with you guys because I am pretty excited about it. I must admit, I don't know, it's probably a bit different for a lot of you guys because you guys are males, but this is probably the one thing where I can be a little bit girly and pathetic. So I'm not going to sit here and gush about it forever because of course this gameplay has come to a close. I definitely MOAB that like button, and I'll talk to you all soon. Peace out.
We transform second hand into